Hello, I'm Evelyn Garlowska from Life Success Component, and today I'll be talking about building excellent relations. Success is built on excellent relations with others, and effective communication is the tool that allows you to build those relations. Successful, charismatic people know that this is a vital component of their success. Many people think that what they have to say and that the words, actually content that they have, is the most important. Fact is that only 7% of all communication is conscious. So where is the rest of it? The majority of communication, the majority how people perceive you. Well, 93% of all communication takes place outside your conscious awareness, such as tonality of voice has a huge influence on how people will perceive you, and majority of it is your body language, your physiology, as it were. So your facial expression, your eye contact, and your internal state, how you feel at this very moment when you're presenting, during your meeting, during your conversation. Your internal state, which is actually omitted by many people. Many people do not pay attention to it. However, it is a vital component you really want to know about. I'm not suggesting that you really want to learn about this right now. What I am suggesting is that successful people do have that skill and use it all the time, every day, during business conversations as well as in their private life. Therefore, people who get results, people who really have an impact, are surrounded with people who really like them and support them and perceive them as charismatic, effective communicators. So today I want to give you a tool that will really put you ahead of many. Before you start any meeting, whether you are pitching in front of board of directors to win a contract or to make them approve your projects, or whether you're going for an interview or want to be promoted, or even want to make friends with someone, this is very important that you do it. Very successful people, successful presenters, use this tool over and over again. And as I talk to them, to my clients, and research shows, they use this tool on a daily basis before they go into a meeting. So what has to happen inside you that you come across as an effective, confident and charismatic person? And it works, as I said, in front of many people, in front of your audience, or in one-to-one meetings. So what has to happen inside that you get the results that you want? Well, you've got to put yourself into a state that you want to come across, into a state of being this charismatic, effective person, confident. So it is important that before you enter the room, before you start the meeting, you do this exercise in your mind, that you visualize the result that you want to get before the meeting. So it is very simple. All you need to do is take a breath and think, what is the outcome that I want to get from that particular meeting, from that presentation, from that pitching in front of the audience? What the outcome do I want? What result do I want to achieve? So imagine in your mind how you enter the room, how you start the meeting. Imagine yourself in that situation, and then get the end results, get the outcome. So actually imagine yourself already after the presentation, after the meeting, with the outcome that you want. Imagine what you want in your mind. And as research shows, it is a fantastic tool visualization really works, and people who get results, best communicators out there in the world, the best presenters, use it all the time, as I said, all the time. What is the next step? So you imagine yourself getting the result that you want. What is the next step? Well, the next step is the state that you want to be in. So you want to be this confident, charismatic presenter, this great communicator. You've got to put yourself in that state. So just imagine a situation where you were totally confident. For example, myself in front of a crowd when I had presentation and I got results I wanted. I imagine that situation I had in my life, which gives me that confidence. I was totally confident. And what you have to do, imagine that situation, get yourself in that state, and just anchor it. Anchor it so you can use it. So just anchoring. Let's say touching your knuckle, just anchor it. Stack it there so it stays in you. Then imagine another situation where you're totally motivated, feeling really good about this. So in my case, it would be a meeting with a client that brought results that he and I wanted. And just stack that state again. I start when I'm thinking about this. And maybe another useful state that you want to be in, such as I am charismatic and people really like me. And I imagine that situation I was during a social gathering when I made fantastic friendships. And I start that state again. Just for the brief moment you stuck when you think about this. Now, so you have those three states of confidence, charismatic, performance, and being motivated stuck right here. So what you do before you enter that meeting or meet that person, you just touch that. You put yourself right away into that state, that powerful state that you really want to be in. This one tool will make your whole body language, your facial expression, your eye contact, your presence completely different. You will be the person that you want. You will enter the room in a different manner and your presence will be completely different. It really works, and effective communicators use it all the time. It's a simple and fast tool. Now, what do you do next? Okay, so you visualize the effects, the results that you want, the outcomes. You have it there. You visualize that. You put yourself in an internal state that you come across as confident. That's a really tool that gives you that boost, that additional energy kick. You use the anchor and you're in that state. What happens next? Well, next is how people perceive you. So when you enter the room, what you're projecting towards them. How do you see them? Because that will be bounced back to you. Why? It is because the whole communication is really physical, very physical, happens in your mind. Because back then, a long time ago, we weren't using language to communicate. We were using body language and symbols, really. So the unconscious mind judges. The other person's mind judges you right away within split seconds. You don't have the whole 5 minutes to make this good first impression. It really happens in split seconds. 2, 3, 4 seconds you have. And the person sees you and will feel right away, do I like him, her or not? So the person will like you or not, will connect with you or not. That all depends on the next thing that you will do after you're already in that state. The very next physical thing that you will do with your body, with your facial expression and with breathing. There's a set of behaviors, a set of tools that's really easy to learn and therefore use and get the results. So therefore I prepared for you those 10 fast-tracked, effective charismatic communication sessions. Because people who get success, they have this influence, and to be more influential, more persuasive, more inspiring, to be this charismatic communicator, you got to go to those tools. So if you want to get the result, just click the link below and get those 10 fast track sessions right now. Thank you.